What would it mean for you if you woke up tomorrow morning and you found out that your God wasn't true?
There's no way.
There's no way?
There's no way.
Is it possible at all?
There's no possibility that God does not exist.
As a hypothetical, let's say.
I know it's hypothetical, but at the same time, I'm telling you for facts.
You won't.
Not
Okay.
hypothetical. I'm telling you for fact that my God exists.
Okay.
Nothing made of any man, mortal man, that is 100% correct. That's why we call it knowledge. Because you learn every day. You learn to know.
And that's what epistemology is, knowledge, the study of knowledge.
You learn to know every day.
How do you know whether something that you know is true or false?
How do you know something that you see? That's why, yes, truth is relative.
Do you think truth is relative?
Truth is relative.
Okay, that's interesting.
But one thing that about Bible is that truth is constant. So what is the thinking all about?
So it's a critical thinking exercise. That's what it is. So what I do is I like to ask people something that they believe to be true, and then we spend 5 minutes investigating that and thinking critically. And usually people tend to really enjoy it because they like to speak about something that they believe to be true. And then usually at the end of it, they also tend to like either believe it better or have a better understanding of their beliefs.
Talking about is it about religion or
Anything. Could literally be anything. The way I like to do it is ask the person what they want to speak about, what's important to them. Ideally, something that's meaningful to you. So religion does come up a lot. Something that, like, if you found out it was false, it would change the way you behave. You want to sit down and give it a go? Come on down. Come on, sit through. What's your name? George. Nice to meet you, George. Is that with a G?
G-E?
G-E-O-R-G?
Yes.
Lovely. Take a seat, George. Where do you want to go? Here? Lovely. So my name is Stoy, and like I said, I do something called street epistemology. What brings you to the city centre today, actually?
I stay in this apartment here.
Oh, you live there, do you? Oh, nice. So you just... Oh, amazing. Lovely. So you come to the grocery store. Yeah, lovely weather today as well, isn't it? Perfect for it. Well, amazing. Awesome. What did you buy?
Yeah, just
Some snacks?
just a bit at least when I'm reading, let me
Yeah.
just have something just to
Nice one. I was here not long ago. I stood over there, and there was a queue for that shop. It's really popular, that Afro-Continental shop. It looks really good.
That is where most African people buy their things.
It doesn't seem like there's another one nearby. It seems like it's the main one, maybe.
No, there's another one nearby.
Oh, is there?
But depending on what you want to buy.
Yeah.
I stay here. I can't go to the other side. I prefer to come to this side.
Fair enough. Okay.
So that's it.
Absolutely.
If it's something that you want to buy, you see it there.
Yeah. And is it good quality snacks as well?
Well, I just want to buy this. I don't know of any other thing.
Fair
I
enough.
want to buy this and move out.
Awesome. Sounds good. I need to check it out, actually. Okay. So George, let's start by I'm going to ask you, like, what is something that you believe to be true?
That God exists.
God exists. Okay.
Yes.
On a scale of like 0 to 100, 100 being all confidence, no questions, no doubt, and 0 being lots of questions, lots of doubt, where would you say you are on the spectrum between there, that God exists, that you're confident that your belief
I'm
is true?
very, very confident that it's true.
So,
That God lies on 100%.
100%.
100% that God exists.
Okay. It's really confident.
Mm-hmm.
What brought you to, why do you believe in God?
I believe in God because I know that I breathe. Have you ever thought about why did you breathe? Have you ever thought about why the things happen the way it happens? If there's no God, then everything would have gone on the contrary.
Yeah.
So I believe God exists because, one, I am a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in God.
Mm-hmm.
I know that it exists. And some things happen that make you believe that truly God exists.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you look at things that happen, like a child that was born, a man and woman just met with themselves, you just relieve a white substance into the woman,
Yes.
and it formed, and her tummies are protruding, and before you know it, she's telling you that she's seen a doctor,
Yeah.
and now they are telling you that you are expecting a child in 36 weeks, in 38 weeks. If there is no God, then there's no way a man will meet with a woman, just a normal meeting, and start producing. That is not science. That is God
That is
itself.
God. Okay.
So that's big believe that there's God.
That's interesting. Okay, so just to summarize what you said, and I'm going to try and make sure I understood
Okay.
it. And if I haven't understood it, correct me.
Okay.
So it sounds as if like the reason you believe in God is almost as if like, how else can we explain things like breathing, and
Yes.
how else can we explain things like reproduction between males
Yes.
and females as
Yes.
well? Okay, is that the main reason you believe in God?
No, that's not the main reason.
Okay, what's the main reason?
Well, I believe in God because I believe God exists.
Okay, why?
God exists in so many ways. Like, okay, now, the way we think, you think because God gave you that ability to think. You think because God is ever present for you. And there are some things that are happening to you that, let me just say, whereby science has told you that this thing cannot happen. And it happens because you pray to one supreme being up there. Say, if you are there,
Yeah.
let me have these results. And it happens. It's not luck,
Okay.
it's God. You see someone that's, okay, let's say, I tell you something. There's someone that I read about whereby science has told her that you have some days to live. All hope was lost, but he started praying. And while he was praying, he said, either through dream or trance, he saw some two specialists
Okay.
coming to her, and they told her, "Okay, open your mouth." He has cancer of the mouth.
Right.
That said, "Open your mouth." He opened the mouth, and they rip out something from the mouth.
Wow.
So he just felt, oh, he's dreaming, and he woke up, and the mouth ulcer is no longer there. And scientifically, they've already told you that this thing is terminal. This thing you have, they've given him a specific date to live. And now this person is living after 2 years, is still alive.
Yeah.
So will you tell the person that God does not exist? No, or will you tell a mother that has a child that they said, okay, go and call your pastor, let them pray over him. Is it about 5 minutes?
You finish what you're saying?
Okay, let them pray over him and just give him palliative care and let him go. And whereas the child just tell you that, Mom, you know what? While I was lying down, someone walked into this hospital and tried to give me this. And you ask the doctor, is there any? They said there's nobody like that. Now the child is healed. They check him again. They try to do every ultrasound, and voila, he's healed.
Okay.
Will you tell the child that there is no supreme being?
Yeah, it's an interesting question.
So that is something there. So I believe there is supreme being, and which is God. So he exists.
So it sounds like the best reason you have for believing this is the fact that there have been recorded experiences that people have
Yes.
had where we wouldn't otherwise be able to explain them.
Yes.
And so therefore it must be God.
Yes, it must be God.
Okay. I'm just noticing that our 5-minute time was up. Would you like to continue?
Yeah, of course. At least I have less than 5 minutes again. So
Okay,
if
that's absolutely fine. If at any point it gets too much, you want to just feel free to leave and we can leave it there. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Okay, that's really interesting. So there's a mixture there between experiences that people have and also questions that we have that we may not have the answers to, and so therefore we experience God. Okay, that's really interesting. What method do you use to conclude that God exists?
there is not specific method because you can't use a particular judgment to
Okay,
conclude about God
okay,
because people have different encounters about God. You see, you hear of some person telling you that, oh, in my dream this thing happened in my dream. Some person tell you that, okay, I have been praying about this, and along the line, somebody that does not know that I need this just come with it. Now you need, like, okay, you want to go for a vacation, and you felt, I need to see my kids, I need to see my family, I need to see my father, and I just come and say, Daniel, what's the name?
My name is Stoy.
Story.
Stoy.
Story. I just story. Oh, I just felt I should give you this.
Yeah.
You never asked me for it, but you've
No.
been talking within me that, God, please, I just need.
Sure.
And someone somewhere gave it to you. You
Okay.
believe that God really answered your prayer.
Mm.
But in a case whereby somebody prayed for a child and the child still died, some might say, oh, God does not hear my prayer. But God hear your prayer by answering you, because God answers in different ways. Either it's silence on it, either it tells you yes and give you the answer. One way or the other, God still answers. So there are so many ways that you can say God answer, but you can't
Okay.
pinpoint to one particular
One
source.
particular way. Okay, that's interesting. The reason I asked that question is because if I speak to a lot of people based on loads of different things, and sometimes I speak to people who don't believe in God whatsoever. And I think one thing that I found interesting is if somebody doesn't believe in God, how do they come to getting on 100% of the belief scale? Because you mentioned that you're 100% confident that God
Yes.
exists. How does somebody who's a lot lower down the scale get to 100%?
No, see, like someone that does not believe in God can eventually start believing in God, because see, we have
Can't
this,
or can?
can
Can.
can eventually believe in God,
Okay.
because
How?
it depends on his encounter.
Encounter. Oh, so you have to have some sort of personal experience.
Personal
Okay.
experience, because you cannot tell a child that, oh, okay, man walk on 2 feet when all those you have been seeing walk on 1 feet. No, if you as a father of a child say, oh, okay, son, my every man that you see must walk on 2 feet,
Yeah.
and the father is walking on one, and every other person that is seeing is walking on one, then he will not believe you.
Let's say we have let's say you have a personal experience,
Okay.
whatever that may be, and maybe it's something as profound as maybe you're diagnosed with a terminal illness, but perhaps the doctors managed to find it. Right? Somebody who's religious might attribute that to divine intervention, that is
Okay.
God. How do we know whether the experience you have is because of God or not?
The experience that you have, that the diagnosis, or that it got healed.
Any experience. So let's because you said you need to have a personal experience in order to be able
Yes.
to believe in God. How do you know that the experience that you have is enough to conclude that God exists?
Okay, like in that aspect of being diagnosed of a thing, you know, there is one thing I believe, that where man ends, that's where God begins.
Okay. In the afterlife, perhaps is that something
Not
you're okay?
afterlife, while you are on earth,
Okay.
where scientific experience, because like myself, I believe in reading my Bible,
Yeah.
and my Bible tells me that the foolishness of God is wisdom to men.
Okay.
Because you tell someone that, you have some days to live, because of the trend that the disease is going. But one thing I know, my Bible tells me that, who is it that saith of a thing, and it cometh to pass, when God does not command it? You are good at what you do, because God give you the strength and power to do it.
Okay. Okay.
You are good at what you do, because God gave you the power to do it.
How do we know that?
Because experience as see, we know, because one thing that is there is that, in when you are doing your scientific research,
Yeah.
so many research has come and gone. Some, like, if you talk about life, scientists will tell you this is where life begins, this is where life ends. Another one will tell you that, no, life does not start at 6, it starts at 40. Some will tell you life starts at 30. Because it's because of so many persons' postulations, so many persons' thinking, so many persons'
Yeah.
idea. But when God says life starts at cradle, life starts at cradle. Because the way you think determines the way you act.
Okay. I
So
like
the
that. That's
the
interesting.
way my the way I understand things will determine the way I act.
Absolutely.
Because you cannot act beyond the way you think. That's why you say, as a man thinketh,
Okay.
so is he.
I'm just thinking about something you mentioned there. It was about going back to that you need a personal experience in
Yes.
order to experience God. Is it possible for somebody to have all of those experiences that you mentioned but not conclude that God exists?
That's why I said the way you think determines how you act. If peradventure, okay, someone has told me God exists and I said God does not exist, and we have so many people believe in God in heaven, some believe in their deities, small g, that is okay. Like in back in Africa, some said they have how would I put it now, like in Nigeria they have different type of name they call it. Some will say Ogun, some will say Obatala, some will say Amadioha, some will say no, all manner of names.
Is that a different names for the same being, God, or different
No,
types?
so see, like we say Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Some say Muhammad. Some person believe that, oh, okay, it is God of thunder. That is what
Thor, yes.
that's what that is the Jews, either the Jews or Greeks call it Zeus.
Zeus, yeah.
Why in Nigeria they call it Ogun? The Yorubas call it Ogun because it's a thunder, God of thunder, and they believe that for you to worship this Ogun, they believe in iron. So now that is what they believe in.
Yes.
But whereas we believe that, oh, okay, the God of heaven that sent his only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, to come and die for our sins. So they believe God. One thing that is also that is there is that so many believe dictate what you say. Like Muslims will believe that Jesus Christ is not the Son of God.
Yeah.
Christians believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Some will tell you that Jesus Christ is just the prophets. That is not the Son of God. But Bible, as me that believe in the Bible, I believe that Jesus is the Son of God. And Bible refer to him as the Word of God as well. That's why he said, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth. And God and the word that is in First John or thereabout, talking about the word. And he said something to this. I've forgotten the part that he said, "Before Abraham, I am."
Okay.
He is the word, the spoken word. So people tend to believe what they believe, but those that said that there's no God, it is their belief. Me that tell you that I believe in God, it is my belief, and I have seen Him work in my life.
In that example there, you mentioned Muslims as well and how
Yes.
they believe in Muhammad and they believe in Allah, and that's obviously their version of their God. Obviously, Hindus believe in multiple different gods,
Yes.
Jews also. Let's say you have maybe somebody who believes in Hinduism, like Vishnu, for example, that's their God, and somebody who believes in in Christianity and the Christian God. And then you've got a third person who's observing them both.
Okay.
How does that third person determine who's correct?
What works for you is what you is what
Okay, so
is
it's based on your subjective experience.
based on your subjective experience. Because, like for example, you pray to, like in the Bible, we were told of those that were talking about Balak, is it Baal, God of Baal, that they were that Elisha asked them, okay, pray to your God. They prayed from morning to night, and he never answered. And whereas God, see, one thing that is there is that anybody that says, okay, a Muslim, somebody that said God does not exist, and somebody said God do exist, the person that is in between will believe who answer him.
Whoever answers him.
Yes.
Okay.
Because if I say there is God, and you say, okay, if God exists, let this thing happen to me. One way or the other, it happens. You believe.
Yeah.
But if it does not answer, then the person might tell you that God does not exist.
If he does answer, how do we know whether it was the Muslim God or the Christian God?
I'm not talking about religion now.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about God generally. I'm not talking about the God of Muslim or God of Christian. I'm not here to talk about God of Muslim or God of Christian because that will bring us to be talking so many things. Allah is this. No, I'm talking about God. If I said God exists and this fellow said God does not exist, it is now about who I believe.
Who you believe?
Who you believe, because you can only take how do I put now, a cow to the river. You can't force it to
You
drink
can't
water.
drink the drink.
But if the cow felt okay, following this person, I'm being fed the way I want. Tomorrow, if you want to take the cow again, it will follow you. Because I tell people that where you eat and you enjoy the food, you will easily recommend the place to someone else.
Yeah. Hopefully, if it's good food.
Of course, if you enjoy the food, I can okay, oh, I bought my something at Basco. Okay, Basco is very good, and you need the same thing I am talking about. You will easily go there. But if you get there and the food is not the same way as you want it tomorrow, you will not go there again.
Yeah.
So that is how religion is. When I pray to God that God, please, I need your help, and God come through for me, I follow that path. If tomorrow someone else tell me, oh, okay, God came through for you and he gave you 10%, yeah, we give you 200%. And I went there and I saw 200%, I will want to go to that side. That's how people tend to look at religion. So to me, religion, God has never failed me. No matter, it may take time. Bible says, though it tarries, it will surely come to pass. It may take time. But what I felt, oh, okay, is time consuming, might just be some seconds before God. So it depends on who, how, and when
Lots of factors involved,
that is something there.
which makes it, I think, even harder to try and figure out, which religion or I guess which God is correct. And I think, would you agree that only one of those gods can be real or correct or true?
For me, I will tell you that my God is real.
Yes.
A Muslim can tell you that his own God or our own God is real.
And you can't both be true, right?
That is led for whosoever believe.
But do you believe that only one of those people can be correct?
I believe that my God is true.
Okay.
That is it. I believe that my God is true. But I cannot come and be telling you, leave your religion, leave your God, leave your this. It's up to you. But I will tell you my own testimony, what he has done for me.
Yeah.
You can say what he has done for you. And you believe what you believe. But I know that my God exists.
Yeah.
And it's 100% true.
What would it mean for you if you woke up tomorrow morning and you found out that your God wasn't true?
There's no way.
There's no way?
There's no way.
Is it possible at all?
There's no possibility
possible way,
that God does not exist.
As a hypothetical, let's say.
I know it's hypothetical, but at the same time, I'm telling you for facts.
You won't.
Not
Okay.
hypothetical. I'm telling you for fact that my God exists.
Okay. There's a really interesting thought experiment that I introduced to somebody when I was speaking to them. Is let's say you have a box, right?
Okay.
And in this box, it's a bit like Pandora's box.
Okay.
You can ask it any question, and it will come back to you with the true answer,
Okay.
and it's 100% true.
Okay.
The only catch is that once you know that something is true, you can't forget about it. You know that it's true forever. Is there any question you wouldn't want to ask that box?
Is the boss done by man?
It's just the box.
No, because in as much that anything that man does is not 100% accurate.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
Anything a mortal man does is not 100% accurate.
Let's say we don't
That's
know.
why we say scientifically we say 99.999%. Nobody will tell you 100% accurate. Because it's every postulation is debatable. You have Einstein, you have Newton's law, you have this, but every of their postulation or theory is debatable. Someone can come tomorrow and tell you that, oh, this part is wrong. So that is man. So the mystery box or whatever, someone wrote it, someone put it there.
Okay.
So it is debatable.
Okay. Is there a question you would ask the box or no? Or does it depend on who's created the box? Is that what you're asking? Is that what you're telling me?
Not in as much that it is a man that is creating it.
Okay.
So there's no question, but anything that is there is it can be 100%, it can be 99% rather, because nothing made of any man, mortal man, that is 100% correct.
Okay.
Because if I should do something, I will do something that will favor me. They cannot, there is this something that I normally use. There is in the farm. You do it like this.
Oh yeah, a hoe for the
To yourself.
grass.
You don't do like this.
Yeah.
For you to have effective usage, you do it to yourself. So no man will do anything and want to be okay. I'm doing it to be 100% wrong. No, I want to do it to be right, and that right to you might not be right. To this other person might be some right, some wrong. This other person might be so many things wrong, few right. So it's generally anything done for this kind of contest is not 100%. Every man you want to do things to his own advantage.
Is it bad if we don't know something 100%?
It's not bad. That's why we are learning every day. You have a particular percentage to the level of what you understand. I have to the level of what I understand. If I teach you my own parts, you add it to your own knowledge. That's why we call it knowledge. Because you learn every day. You learn to know.
Well, that's what
every
epistemology
day.
is, knowledge, the
So
study of knowledge.
you learn to know every day. Because if we say it is 100%, then you cannot be accurate.
And that's one of the questions that I'm really interested in, is that how do you know whether something that you know is true or false?
How do you know something that you see? That's why that takes us back to what I said from the beginning. That your knowledge is based on what you know.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me knowledge.
Is it possible for you to know something and it be incorrect?
It's possible.
And is it possible for you to know something and it be correct?
It's possible.
So yes, I guess
So-
how do we determine which one's which?
For you, that's why I say what works for you is what is accurate. What works for you, like talking about now, like there is this something that they say in EU. If you miss your flight, or sorry, if your flight is delayed by 3 hours, you got paid this is what amount. Some will tell you, I got paid. I don't know after I had to go about it. It did not work for me. Or peradventure, because in some tickets they tell you rebookable. Some they tell you refundable. Some you cannot rebook. So now it now depends on the one that you book and the amount that you got. Now, someone that didn't get up to what you got might tell you that it is not working. Whereas someone that got even more than what you got, you say it work 100%. To that person, it's 100%. To this person, to that person, it's not. So it's two things based on what worked for you.
That sounds like a little bit of what's known in philosophy as relativism. So both people, truth is relative.
Yes, truth is relative.
Do you think truth is relative?
Truth is relative.
Okay, that's interesting.
But one thing that about Bible is that truth is constant.
Okay,
If you go to Jamaica, God is still God.
so how can truth be relative and constant at the same time?
Because truth is relative in the sense that depending on who is saying it.
Okay,
But the action based on my
Yeah.
belief is the same.
Okay.
If you go to Morocco, if you read the truth about the word of God, is there. That's why Bible says, "My word are yea and amen." The beginning and the end, all the stuff. So to me, but to some postulation, that's where we say truth is relative.
okay.
Based on, because some person might tell you that, okay, tomorrow I'll buy you a toy, and tomorrow will come they will tell you that I'm not buying it again.
Let me just I think I heard. Oh no, that's all right. I thought I heard my phone go off, but this one's gonna. Okay.
So and tomorrow they will not buy it.
Okay.
So is it true that he has the money?
Yes.
But something the something that is there is that he's not fulfilling what he promised.
Okay.
But when God promises you something, it will surely come to pass. Though it may tarry, definitely it will surely come to pass.
Okay.
I'm looking at my time now.
How are you getting on with the time?
Sir?
Do you need to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I need to do some other things. So.
That's absolutely fine. I was just going to think of just a question just to ask you, and you don't have to answer it now, you can think about it when you go home. If I had like a box of mints, for example, right?
Mints of what? Or
Just like Tic Tacs.
Okay.
Tic Tacs.
Okay.
If we were to count them, would they be odd or even?
Box of how many quantity?
Yeah. So let's say there's like a certain number of them in there. Could they be odd or even?
It depends on the quantity that.
Okay. So if we were to count them,
It can be even.
it can be even odd. If you said they were even and I said that it would be odd, are we both correct?
We are both correct based on the quantity. If based on your own information that you have, because you've already know that. Okay, like myself, I don't know the number.
I don't know the number too.
Okay. Then we might both be wrong.
We might both be wrong, or we might. Okay.
Because we don't know the number.
Okay. And then let's say we counted them, and let's say they could be either odd or even, right?
Yes, that's a probability.
Which would make one of us right and one of us wrong.
Yes.
Okay. So in that instance, truth isn't relative.
Truth is relative based on this aspect that you are bringing up. But when you talk about God, truth is constant.
Okay.
To me,
Interesting.
when
Okay.
you talk about God, truth is constant. But based on what you are bringing up about the pack of cards, because we don't know what we will see inside it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it is 98, if it is 97, if it is 100, if it is 101, if it's this. So we don't know. So now the truth that we will receive after counting will be based on the information that we have.
Okay. George, have you got any questions for me before you go? Thank you so much for your time. It was really, really interesting. If you've got a phone, I've got a little QR code that you can scan. I've got a YouTube channel where I post a lot of my conversations on there.